Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. We are here, we are live, we are ready to go. How's everybody doing today? It's good to see all you all out here. Of course, I have to, just say quick hello and thank you to all our wonderful participants here. We have an awesome lineup, right? We've got Leila, we've got Colbert, we've got Nub here. We're gonna be doing Ice Golems 20. This is a super big challenge. I think this is gonna be definitely one of the hardest ones to do because of the factions involved, because of the mechanics of Ice Golems itself. And obviously we're doing speed runs, which is always a challenge, right? So let's see if we can't make this happen. So we have all three of the competitors here. I think we're gonna be starting off with Miss Leila, and then we'll be doing Colbert and then Nub. But hello, I don't know if you guys would like to welcome the chat here, but yeah, I should give you an opportunity to talk a little bit.
Well,
Hello,
hey
chat.
guys. Hello competitors and chat. What's up? Are you guys ready to hopefully, well, I don't know if you guys want to see us wipe, maybe you do, but let's see what happens.
At least it's gonna be funny for sure if we all watch.
It would be entertaining. Should we have a wipe counter somewhere?
Ooh, that's a good one. So let's put that wipe counter up above. All right.
Por favor.
Or maybe we'll put it right here next to me, and we'll do that. All right. Well, let's get into this thing. Let's start it off. We're gonna start off with Miss Leila. You're gonna be showing off your team that you got here, and see what you can't do. So why don't you? We got the drug test all set up and ready to go at the start. You can see we're at 60 frames per second.
No, what resolution are you running on, Leila? What the? How big is your monitor?
This is what it is.
yes.
I mean, what do you want me to
Wow, fair play. Okay.
It's not about the size of the
drug
monitor,
test.
guys.
I passed, right? We can move on. I passed.
You passed. You're
All right,
good.
guys. So I have Shadowkin, as you guys can tell, because I'm dressed up as Yumeko. So this is the lineup we got, and hopefully you guys are gonna find this fun. All right, so we got Miss Raiho. So what I did with Raiho is I put her in a toxic set. What's really fun with her is she can solo the boss in the end. If you guys didn't know that, that's a lot of fun. So that's what we have is I have her in a toxic, and she's also an immortal. So this is the set that we put her in. And I have Yoshi. Yoshi is in here for a couple reasons. I have him in here because of his chance to fear. So I'm looking at the second wave because we have the dogs that put up the reflect damage. So I'm looking at hopefully trying to land that. Now you guys see it's not 100%, so there is a bunch of RNG unfortunately involved with this, but should still be enough to at least help us try to control the second wave. I have Corrado in here. So Corrado, you're gonna see that he's in 2 pieces of Cruel, and he is in some mixed match sets as well too. So I have him in here as well because he does do the block active skills, which again does become helpful on the second wave, and he hits pretty hard. So again, trying to help clear those waves and move through as fast as we can. Aboro. So Aboro, I have her in Perception, Cruel, and she's in a crit damage set. So I know I had mentioned this in the video. What was fun with her, and a little bit tricky, is she does have AoE decreased defense, but she's conditional. So I have to set her up after Raiho. So Raiho lands her 4 debuffs, and then I have to make sure that she targets the same enemy that has the debuff, so she does her AoE. Whether she lands a decreased defense or not, looking to at least try to blow up those waves and move through as fast as we can. So that's what we have with her. So you guys are going to notice I kind of have to click a little bit. So there's a little bit of manual involved. I actually kind of have to pay attention, which is unfortunate, but it does make it fun. And then rounding it up with Genbo. So Genbo, yep, so I got Genbo in here. So we do have, you know, we got some crit damage sets, we have Cruel sets. So love Genbo in here because we know, again, he hits hard, he's a really strong nuker. And this is the lineup that we got. And also, I forgot to mention on Yoshi, because we talked about this in the video, is we were talking about dots, damage over time.
Yeah.
So we have his HP burn, and we do have a toxic set on him as well, too. Again, I'm trying to get as much damage over time as I can on the boss as well, between him and Raiho, also being in 2 toxic sets.
Interesting. Interesting.
Okay, so I mean, as like I was saying too, is of course there is an element of RNG, so we're gonna see what happens. But you know, I am expecting when we get to the boss, usually like Corrado and Genbo die, which is fine. Raiho, even when she's by herself, she solos the boss, no big deal. But you know, we're gonna see what happens. So here we go.
Oh, man, that fear.
Ooh, that's a big hit.
Yeah. That's a pretty smooth wave 1, under 20 seconds. Ooh, the lock. The fears again. Oh. "43 seconds to the boss. That's not bad. That's not bad time right there."
Mm-hmm.
For the chat, I'm loving Cold Brew and Nub's face right now, just like, ugh.
Looking at everything.
Oof, the kid. Oof. Wait, you're not even targeting the ads on this.
Nope, she can solo it on her own.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's good. It makes the run faster that way.
Yeah.
Ah, except when they wipe like that and they shouldn't.
Is this the first wipe?
This is, oh my god, we haven't wiped in so long. Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Does
Oh,
it actually
no!
go?
Oh!
There we go, one.
There's one.
Oh, buddy. Oh,
So it's so funny, you
buddy.
guys do. Yeah, what's really funny is we were talking about this in the end, like in the back end. We've all had that happen to us, which is hilarious. We all keep wiping, so we're just like, you know what? We're just gonna see what happens. And what's funny is she hasn't wiped, like I've ran probably at least like 50 runs since we did this yesterday, and she hasn't wiped once. It was hilarious.
It had
Wow.
to happen, I guess.
It does, it
Yeah,
happens.
yeah,
It's hilarious when it does though.
Oh
All right,
my
let's
gosh. All right.
go. All right, let's go. Ready? Let's
Second
go.
time through. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's see what we can't get going. Oof. Big hits. Obro's so good.
Oh yeah, I
Oh,
love
yeah.
her. She's just really good.
So,
Oof. Oh, we didn't get the decreased defense everywhere. Is her AoE decreased defense 100% chance, or is it like...
It's not 100% now.
Hmm.
from Oboro?
No, I don't think so.
That
No,
was
it's not
fast, though.
100%.
That was even faster than last time.
Still fast, though. I think last time was 48.
Yeah. Now Freeho can stay alive.
%, book.
Hmm. Okay. Looking pretty good now.
Yeah, but she didn't get frozen that time.
Yeah, that made a big difference. I noticed that the first time. I was like, oh, that's weird. She got frozen.
Oh, is that what happened before? She got frozen.
No,
Oh,
again?
no!
Oh my god!
Second
no!
wipe!
Oh my god, that's so funny!
Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy.
Now it's looking.
Oh my god, that is
You
so funny. Ah,
Just
that's
a-
You got
hilarious.
one
Quick
shot.
look of where we're at right now.
Oh boy.
It is tight. It is tight.
You would
Oh
think
my
this
God,
would make
that's so
us
funny.
feel better, more relieved, but this is just making me more scared. I'm more scared.
Yeah, I'm more scared my team will have performance issues as well.
I know, because this hasn't been
Right.
happening. That's what's so funny. Yeah, at least I see chat saying that. Yeah, chat is saying this is why they hate the boss. Exactly.
Mhm.
Like this is exactly why. And this is the
This is
fun
20.
part of it because this hasn't been happening today.
And this is 20, by the way. It's not even
Mhm.
25.
25. 25 even just
I know.
hits way harder.
Yeah, I know.
Ooh.
And yeah, it is definitely more challenging without Ninja. All right, guys, we'll go one more. Because we did do it with Yoshi as well, too, in the speed lead, but then it ends up being way much more time, which is really interesting.
With more speed, it's
Yeah, it
longer?
ends up taking more time because they don't get through the first two waves fast enough. So then it ends up just
Oh,
taking
yeah.
more time for whatever reason at the
Okay.
boss.
All right. Let's do it.
All right, one more.
Good start. Okay. Okay. Man, I can't believe we have 2 wipes already.
I know.
Ugh. Oh, got the AoE decreased defense.
That's what you need basically to get through this wave quick.
Okay, okay.
All right, so they can do it this time.
Same time as before. It's not.
Genbo out early. That might be good for you.
Makes it run faster again. Poison's gonna help do.
Got the block debuff, so no more freeze. Oh man, the pressure. I can hear my heart pounding.
And you're not even competing.
I know. I was just watching. It was like, oh, this is stressful. Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay, we got
Oh.
the heal.
Big heal.
Looking good.
I'm watching on a delay. I'm watching the stream.
There we go.
Oh, there it is.
Unfortunately,
Okay.
that's actually one of my longer runs, unfortunately.
Ooh.
But
Oof.
yeah,
Got it down.
at least I went down. But yeah, that's definitely not my fastest run at all. I don't know if you want me to share that now or later. Or we could do it in the end.
Sure. Yeah. Go ahead.
I mean, my fastest was
one-
131.
131. That's pretty. That's pretty good.
Pretty good,
Yeah, and when I recorded a video for this before stream, I think I got it like 137.
Oh,
Have you run it on
I'm just glad this
unlimited
video
as well?
proof.
Huh?
I was just
I
wondering
don't
if you
know,
run it on unlimited frames as well. Because that's something people might not know, that we're running at 60, which slows it
Oh
down.
yeah, enough chat knows that too. Yeah, guys, we're running on 60 as well too. We're not running on unlimited. So I did that. Yeah, my fastest run was 131 on 60, not on unlimited.
Pretty great.
You probably shaved
I
like,
didn't try on unlimited because I was just trying to get through the 60. Like we're all trying to do.
yeah.
Ooh, boy. Yeah, I'm just glad. I'm glad you have video proof of this being a nice, fast 137.
Yep, I'll have the video up tomorrow. Is that yeah? So I have it at 137, and then I had a screenshot of 131 that I think I shared in our little team chat.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right. Well, look, you got one in the books. That's what we needed. You're on the board. Just it's not a time of 0. That's really what we needed out of this.
Good luck, guys. I hope you guys don't wipe either. Good luck. I'm telling you, it's so funny because this happens to me live on stream too. Like I'll have teams that they do perfect runs, then they just die on stream, and I'm like, what the heck? They just get like performance anxiety all of a sudden in front of a bunch of people.
Yeah. Yeah. Woo. All right. Full brew. I think
Oh
you
my.
are up next. Yeah. Oh my,
Okay.
indeed. Let's make sure I got your screen. There we go. We can do our little get our little drug test out of the way here. We don't have to worry about it. Also, can we just all acknowledge that you know, Leila went above and beyond with the cosplay for the Shadowkin faction, coming in ready to go.
What you guys don't know is Deadwood was threatening me in messages and saying, Layla, you better show up in a
You have
cosplay.
to.
You're not supposed to tell people that. That's the whole
Shh,
point
just
of the
kidding,
thread
guys.
there.
He wasn't.
All right, drug
Just
test
kidding.
approved. 60 frames per second. I see it.
I first show the champions.
Yeah, show us
Right.
the team. Show us the build that you're using.
So, well, Herndig required this for this thing. It's a damage build plus a little bit of accuracy because he needs to be landing those debuffs. He's my only debuffer, basically. 217, so it can get resisted. 230 speed, 5000 attack, which is on the lower side, but he's a little bit faster than usual. 245 crit damage, Helm Smasher, and his support tree. I do have Underpriest Brogni with Giant Slayer plus support tree.
I had a feeling he
and
might
a
show up.
toxic set. Plus refresh accessories, running at 257, 182 crit damage, 260 accuracy, 329 resist, 60,000 health on the lower side. And then
He seems pretty crucial for making this team work, right?
Then we have Kira.
Oh, you're bringing Kira.
Yes, she's my support champion.
Yeah.
She is here with a Guardian and an Immortal set. I try to run her with a lot of health and then some damage with crit rate. But I didn't go so heavy with crit damage because she does provide the ally protection, and the way that it works is that the crit damage would basically cause the damage to be higher that she receives.
That would be bad, yeah.
And she's so good because of this. When there's an ally protection, she applies a decreased attack. So that helps my team survive. And running Bulwark. Bulwark here to survive a little bit longer. And then I run this epic. Filja. Yeah, I am so happy that this epic exists.
Wow.
She's running a Fatal plus Cruel, 188 speed, 100 crit rate, 259 crit damage, no accuracy, no resist, 5.3k attack, and yeah, Helm Smasher.
What is?
Basically.
Wow. Okay. All right. Excellent.
And yeah, that's the team. That's the 4 champions I'm using.
Wait, you're using 4 champions?
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Oh, okay. Taking a page out of Ivy's book here, running 1 less champion than needed.
Yeah, here's the team power, 303,000.
Okay. All right. You had more power available.
I know. It just didn't work. I don't have a Nora. See how this goes.
So it's a 5 champions for dungeons, right? So the power cap is 350,000. Basic. We raised it based on the number of champions you have, so he's well under the cap. Getting through the waves, super fast. Oh, the power of Kerndick, of course.
Boom. Wow.
Right? I love this. This is just pure brute strength here, huh? I'm not even trying to...
Oh! I did not expect that to happen. I did not expect that. That doesn't usually happen.
All the stuff
That doesn't usually happen. This is gonna be tricky. I need a shield. Oh!
No! It's another wipe!
Another wipe.
Another wipe! Oh man!
Oh my god!
Oh boy.
See, Chad, it's not just me. Come on now.
Wow!
Oh my god!
The challenge
wipe.
is
Oh
real.
my
Didn't
god,
wipe
the
all
teams
day.
are having such performance anxiety today. They don't do this.
Oh my god!
Oh, Nubs. Uh-oh. Nubs is like,
I'm-
oh, man.
I'm scared
Oh.
now. Yeah.
Oh boy! Cobra,
Going for
all
round
right.
2.
Oh, CV. Come on, man. Come on. You got this, Cobra.
I'm trying.
Wow. I mean, that first wave is super fast. You're like under 10 seconds. And the second wave is pretty quick too.
Yeah.
The way it moves. I'm shocked at Filja. She seems to be hitting pretty darn hard for you, huh?
Yeah, she hits quite hard.
I have to crack her out of my vault here. This has been the hard part for me doing these events. I don't have as much time on the test server because I'm kind of focused on this stuff. Ooh, okay, got through the first one. That one ad is still just chilling. Okay. Oh, yeah.
Getting
Wow.
shield.
Ooh.
Alright, alright.
Oh, he got the shield. That was big.
Yeah. Oh! Oh,
Okay.
Wow.
Yay,
On the
good
board.
job.
Wow.
this is my PR.
114. Oh, what? What?
Good job.
114, another personal
Oh, no.
record. Oh my.
Ooh.
Getting personal records should be banned during this. No.
CSI with the personal
Good
record
job,
number.
well done.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at that.
Okay. Now that
That's
I know
a
I did my
great
best
number.
time.
That's a
I've-
great
my-
number.
My next best one was 116. So, with 5 champions.
Yeah. Wow.
And if you noticed, I had to not manual, but I had to switch targeting for a second there.
Yeah, the being able to target is definitely pretty big sometimes. Interesting. So your previous best was with a 5-man team. Why are you running a 4-man team? Was it consistency the issue?
Yeah.
I'll stop distracting you. I'm sorry. Stay focused.
Ooh. There. That didn't go as I wanted. Didn't go as I wanted.
Might be able to survive it, right? Maybe.
No,
Oh my
that'll
gosh.
be tough.
Is it
be
gonna be
tough.
2 wipes? Oh.
Boss hits very hard. So annoying.
Yeah, a little bit.
He's gonna hit once more.
Oh.
Oof.
Yeah.
Oh no! My goodness!
I can't believe it. Wow.
Oh,
Again.
that's shocking.
At least I got my best time.
Yeah, it doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
good
You
job,
wiped it.
though. Yay, you got one.
Wow.
Oh
Wow.
my.
Well, you guys can see
I
here.
didn't wipe so many times.
Now
I
chat can
wiped-
see how tough this really is, though.
I didn't wipe so many times. So the other team I was using, it had Molly in it, and she would give more Terminator to the team.
Hmm.
But I felt like she was receiving too much damage, and my team was dying, so I removed her. And yeah, it's just so much damage coming in from the boss with the ignore defense.
Yeah.
He just doesn't care about anything, and yeah.
Postle Donata in the chat posted Ice Golems for content creators too.
Yeah, I saw that. That's funny.
Oh, wow.
This is right.
Yo, so
The gold
even if I-
medal in this
Makes sense,
event
yeah.
goes to the Ice Golem.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, hey, great job though. I mean, that's super fast run. I'm shocked at the speed of which that worked. That was really impressive. But we still have one more competitor here. So Nub, it's up to you now. You
All
are
right.
you're the next one here on the
I
list
think
now.
there's some misconception
Okay.
in the there's some misconception in the chat. They think that
Drug test.
if he doesn't get a wipe, he will win.
Well, I can tell you for a fact that this team can absolutely wipe, so I'm very scared right now. Okay, so the first champion coming in is going to
To
be
be honest, I'm
Shemna.
happy to hear that.
She is in Savage and Cruel. She has 6.8k attack, 85% crit rate. We're going to get the extra 15 from Affinity, 264 crit damage, and 230 accuracy. And she has Helm Smasher masteries and some debuff stuff. We have Gaius. His masteries going into War Master. And more Chancel Hand Bombs. We like a little bit of RNG there on the Gaius passive. He's got
Okay.
2 sets of Cruel. And then I ran out. I did have this guy lower on crit rate. I gave him a bit more crit rate, so he'd always crit. He has 8k attack, 88% crit, 159% crit damage. And as you can see, the accuracy, we're playing the random game here. There's several things that can go horribly wrong, and that's all part of the fun. We have Narma the Returned. She's in a full set of Stone Skin. So she is in really slow 143. She's got decent crit rate damage, and kind of just good across the board, not insane. Just on everything. And she is in with War Master, speed when people are dead, extending debuffs. Then we've got an epic champion. We're going to be bringing in Doom Priest with War Master. I don't know if she gets to, oh yeah, she does get to use it. She has a reflex set for even more randomness, chance to reduce her cooldown and increase attack. And again, she's built with as much damage as I could. 3k attack. She's got really low base attack, 85% crit rate. She doesn't get the bonus, but I just wasn't able to squeeze more on. And then finally, we have a rare champion. We're going to have Renegade coming in. She's got the 5-star rare life gauntlets, which I probably dropped while I was running this dungeon, testing stuff out with a bit of speed and crit rate. And a necklace with crit damage. So she is the fastest champ at 176, 91% crit. A little bit of damage. I had to take gear off of her just to make us meet the power requirements, and I didn't finish her masteries, so it's all good.
Okay.
So we're gonna jump in, and yeah, you can probably tell already that this is this can go a couple of different ways with 349k power here. So let's hit start. Let's go. I'm so scared we're gonna wipe here.
Good luck, Nubs.
Good
yeah,
luck.
Let's go. So we get increased attack, then Shemnath nuke takes down most of the wave. Gaius goes in. Wave 2, we're gonna reset, increase attack. We do the same thing again. And there's quite a lot of randomness on this in terms of whether Shemnath's Helm Smasher would proc. I was trying a few different strats and it wasn't really working, could really slow us down. Shemnath lands decreased defense on the A1 on the boss. You start getting some poisons up. And then here Shemnath almost dies, but just barely stays alive. Then Doom Priest will give increased attack. We get decreased defense, and Shemnath throws them back on the boss. So even if Shemnath misses decreased defense, they're all dead. We have two chances to land the decreased defense. Don't worry, they're supposed to die. The fun thing is that obviously Norma's supposed to solo at this point, but she can crit, and she's got War Master, so she can absolutely die here, and she doesn't have regen or anything. It's looking okay so far. She's getting a little bit low. Resist is good.
Oh, that
it's not
heal.
Guaranteed.
That
The
heal is
from her
huge.
A2.
Oh my gosh, it's so tight.
Go on.
It's so good.
Go, 108.
Oh, there it is.
Woo. Didn't wipe the first time.
Oh my goodness.
Yep. So Narma, she can heal with her A2,
Stop.
but it's sketchy, right? She's in Stone Skin, so she doesn't get smashed down by because we trigger so many retaliation hits at the start from the boss. So there we go.
Oof.
All right, let's do the other ones. Let's see if it can go faster. There's some real randomness here that can make it go faster. Like Narma has 2 refresh sets on, or 2 refresh accessories. So if she comes in, if she refreshes her poison, even once, it can really up the speed as well, because she doesn't apply that many poisons.
Was that Shemnath doing that damage right there?
Shemnath hits insanely hard.
Wow.
She has a double hitter. The second hit ignores 20% defense. I believe she's the 5th hardest hitting AoE nuke in the game.
Wow.
Yeah, hits really, really hard. And then what I really like about it is that she gets to use all her utility on the boss. Like her A1 can do decreased defense. This time that didn't work, but then her A2 throws the debuffs on her. So she actually takes the decreased defense on her and puts it on the boss. And then she also extends all the debuffs on the boss as well. So get some more out of the poisons. Because Narma's chance to extend is low.
Right.
Narma also doesn't resist all the time, so she can absolutely get heal reduction. This one's looking kind of sketchy. This might be a fail. Oh no, okay, she got the heal. Yeah, and then it's your fairly standard sort of Ice Golem strategy of, decreased defense. She could die. Oh no, poisons.
Yeah.
Of let the poisoner solo it.
The poisons are so good for Ice Golem.
Yeah.
Minute 9. Nice.
All right.
Very nice.
Okay. Let's see. Last go. Unfortunately, this run wouldn't work if you weren't manualing, I don't think, because the stone skin would fall off Narma and she'd get killed, I think. So I didn't try it without targeting the boss. But you got to go fast, right?
Yeah.
And that was my theory. I was like, okay, I want to just target the boss. I don't want to have to kill the ads because that's going to slow everything down. So yeah.
It's a really good result. I mean, you're getting the boss in under 30 seconds too. The Renegade is a really nice help with that stuff, it seems like.
Oh, this one went different. There's some randomness for you. They're all dead before they do the decreased defense and stuff. So this will either be slower or Narma will die because she does sort of slowly run out of life. And if she doesn't kill it fast enough, there's more chances for the debuffs to land on her. I couldn't get a resistance quite high enough.
Oh, you got more poisons out though.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Dun, dun, dun. Come on. If Ice Golem wins this one, I think he wins against the CCs. I think I needed to win all 3 for us to win against Ice Golem. So
yeah.
Content creator pride is on the line here. Okay. Yes. There
you
we
got
go.
it.
Good job,
Nice.
Norma.
Good job, Nubs.
That
Yay.
108 again?
Yeah, 108 again. These are
Wow.
actually slightly slower than I was sort of test runs were about 106 on average. But yeah, it's all
What was
good.
your best run? 106 overall?
So the best run with perfect RNG, I think it was like less than a 0.1% chance just in terms of refresh accessories proccing. I think it was actually more like 51 seconds. It was
That's
super
awesome.
fast.
Good job.
Yeah, where Norma just went poison, poison, poison 3 times in a row. But that, like, the chances are minuscule.
Wow. Wow.
That's
well,
such a good showcase for Narma too, because people hate on
Yeah.
her so much. That was really cool to see, and I'm so happy you brought in Shemnath. You know, and I like her too. That was really neat.
I put out a video like 2 weeks ago saying Norma sucks. She's one of the worst champs in the game. Oh, man.
Wow.
There you go.
Great job. I mean, that's great. That was a heck of a
Nice.
run. Wow. I mean, I really want to say good job, everybody, but I feel like the Ice Golem kind of put you guys through the ringer on that one.
Yep.
No, but overall, I think excellent job by everybody. That was pretty, obviously, we can see how much of a challenge Ice Golem is. I mean, we all know it firsthand, but to actually see you guys struggling with it, I think is actually really, I always find that to be pretty encouraging. So I don't feel so bad when I have a hard time with it. And the RNG with that is definitely real. Well done, everybody. Let's go to the leaderboard here, though. We can see we have in third place with the bronze medal with a time of 2 minutes, 6 seconds, Miss Leila Fox Nation. Yay! Blah, 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 blah. And then coming in second with the personal record, personal best on his one successful run with a time
Amazing.
of 1 minute, 14 seconds, Cold Brew Gaming. Yay!
Yay!
But of course, taking the gold medal, coming in first place with a very good time and surprisingly consistent with his RNG team is, of course, Nub Raids. Bravo, sir. That was well done. Well deserved. You guys came. Those are some great, some really interesting teams out there. I still have a couple questions just about it all personally, like specifically Cold Brew, when you were using not Kira but the other champion here, like what is
Filja?
it? Yeah, Filja. Why her? It seems like there's so many other champions that maybe you could have gone with there.
I needed a lot more damage to get through the waves, and I feel like there weren't any AoE damage nukers that could do the job
Mm-hmm.
like her. And she also gains an increased critical, an increased attack and increased critical damage, I think, at the start of the turn. So it really
that's
ups
pretty
your
big.
damage.
Yeah. Well, I was really impressed with the way you got through those runs. I mean, obviously, Herndig is huge, but she brought a lot to the table when it came to that. So that was pretty nice. I love the Kira. I thought that was a great way to approach that.
Yeah, the idea was her helping the team survive, but he was just getting one-shotted literally by the...
Yeah. And Leila, I know you had the Shadowkin. It seems like really the wrong faction for this event, unfortunately. But like as we talked about before, you know, not only are you doing 2 events back to back, so you're doing Ice Golems now, but you're doing Fire Night on Monday as well. So you don't have a lot of prep time in between these events, but you also kind of got slotted in here due to just scheduling issues with Hell
Yeah, I
Hades
don't know
and
if
MTG.
people are aware of that. And then, so Cold Brew kind of had the same issue too. For those of you guys in the channel don't know that, is Cold Brew had to do 2 back to back as well too. So it's
Right.
quite
Yeah.
quite a
That's
hustle.
right.
It makes it quite a challenge because he just had to do Arena and then he has to do this one. And yeah, so same thing. I have to do Ice Golem and Fire Night. And my team had quite a bunch of scheduling snafus where I had no choice, and so I kind of had to take the 2 back to back, which is fine. You know, we do the best we can with what we got, and it gives entertainment for the community, if anything.
Well, I guarantee that the best part about this event was as amazing as Nub's raid was, it was the wiping out of both yours and Cold Brew teams. Easily the highlight of this stream. Definitely the best. Wow, that was pretty fantastic. Somebody in the chat's asking where can you see the overall leaderboard. You can go to my website, deadwoodjedi.com, and you'll see the leaderboard up there. I update the standings after I put this live on YouTube, so it'll be updated tomorrow when this goes on YouTube. Once the video goes live, then I'll update standings. I don't want to spoil it for people that haven't seen it yet. And so that's where you'll see it. Right now, it was previously tied, but I think with the Scranubist win here from Nub, I think they're going to be in the lead now with CSI in second place, and Goat Squad struggling a little bit hard on this one here, but hopefully they'll be able to to close that gap a little bit as the next events unfold. Yeah,
I saw the comments like on the chat saying about the different champions we could have used. Like, we don't have access to every single champion on the test server. Even though it's the test server, we just have our champions.
Yeah.
So like rares.
Yeah, that's a good thing to point out. Yeah.
I had a few rares in mind to do this run, and I just couldn't because I didn't have them.
And we did establish at the beginning of this that you couldn't pull shards to get those champions either. So if you didn't have them on your account
nobody
beforehand,
starts with a full roster. I don't think there's anybody that on the test server that has everything. I don't think. So yeah, exactly to Cold Brew's point is we literally have what we got and that's it, plus the new champs. So anytime, like basically it's what they do in test servers. They duplicate our account and then we get the new champs as well too. Does Scratch have all of them? Rat says Scratch. Scratch have every single champ? He might.
Probably not all the rares.
yeah,
and the legendaries. I mean, there's still for sure a few that he doesn't have.
right. Now, what affinity is stage 20 on Ice Golems?
Green.
Green affinity. So that can be a real. That means all your red affinity champions were going to be struggle hard on this one. Leila, you were saying that Shadowkin has a bunch of red affinity champions. Like, were there other champions that you were trying in these spots that you like maybe would have had some potential here, or were you pretty much stuck with like the 5 you ended up going with?
Well, I actually did, and that's what I was talking about before too. Is like I had Kayuku in here. You know, so I tested Kayuku in here. I tested her in lead. I tested her because we're still talking Ice Golem, right? I see chat is saying Fire. No, we're not talking Fire Knight, guys. I see people saying Fire Knight in the channel. We're talking Ice Golem where we are right now. So yeah, I had tried Kayuku, and then I had also tried. I had like Jintoro in here, so I had tried a couple different champs as well too. And like I said, I also tried slotting them differently, having different leads, and it just ended up being that this one is the one that had the best time overall. And ironically, it really didn't. The wipes are so funny because I actually had more wipes when I had Yoshi in lead for the speed than I did when I had a Boro lead, which was bizarre. So that's, again, it just goes to show you the weird RNG of what can happen in this dungeon.
Yeah, the speed in this game is so bizarre because only one champion can go at a time, which just like it can snowball so that you end up taking too many turns or not enough turns. And like I think who was running super slow? Was it Nub? You had most of your champions are like under 200 speed, right? Like 140s and 150s, and that can work. And it's just bizarre sometimes. What about your team, Nub? Like as far as like the thought process going behind it, and like were there other champions that you were trying to fit in here? I'm a little surprised that we didn't see a Tomb Lord make an appearance here, and maybe you just don't have him on your account. But
I do have him. He was my initial thought to bring in, but I found that he was actually slowing the runs down. So Tomb Lord makes the runs safer because he lands at decreased speed and he does turn meter depletion on his A3 when they get low, all that sort of stuff. He kills the side adds, the AoE poisons, but I tried him out and it was just making it slower. It's like, okay, it's safer, but I don't want to be safer. I want to go as hard as possible, as fast as possible. So yeah, I just ended up not bringing him in. He's green affinity, so he can be crit by the boss as well. So that made it sketchy. Whereas Narma can't be crit by at least the Ice Girl. I think the ads are void, so I think they can still crit her. But yeah, so yeah, I went against Tomb Lord. So I was pretty much set in the team. I was very lucky that we're on this patch because Shemnath is so strong. And we get the new champions on the test server for each test server session to test them. So that really helped. Being able to bring in Shemnath as the magic affinity nuker to get through the waves would have been a lot slower otherwise. I mean, I could have brought in something like Skullcrown maybe as a void affinity nuke. That would have worked. But yeah, that Shemnath helped. And then the utility from Shemnath on the boss was really cool with that A2, A1. It's really nice. One thing I was trying out initially was actually having Gaius not A2, not do his AoE on wave 2, because he resets extra turns on his A1 if he kills the enemies. So he could actually pretty quickly, it's a fast enough animation, pick off the enemies that survived Shemnath, and then Gaius could throw out his bombs and AoE sleep on the start of the boss. And I thought that would be good, it would make the ads miss their turns and more bombs on the boss, but I actually found in practice that it was better for Gaius to just A2 the second wave, simply because he didn't have increased attack at the start, so the bombs didn't hit as hard. And then, because of Shemnath's A2 throwing debuffs back, it was like, I actually do want decreased defense to go onto my champions at the start. It'll make sure they die quickly, and it gives us 2 chances for decreased defense on the boss. So yeah, fun stuff like that.
Interesting. Yeah. Wow, guys, this was a, I think, pretty amazing overall run. I'm always impressed with this stuff. Honestly, like I cannot believe the RNG of this one. I'm just like, I'm shocked. Like Leila's averaging under 2 minutes on every one of her runs, and this one is just like 2 wipes in a 2-minute run. It's like, what are the chances of it? I'm still shocked that Culper went 2 wipes and a personal record, like full extremes on that one.
That was awesome. Congrats.
Yeah, I was testing the team before the stream, and I was still changing it right before the stream, and I even forgot to put like a level 1 champion with an aura, because the auras that the dwarves have are very limited. They don't work for all for dungeons or all battles. I could have used Gala there. I did use her yesterday when I was testing things out, still trying out the new teams. And yeah, I did change my team 1 hour ago, basically to 4 champions. And I totally forgot to put an aura. And yeah, it didn't wipe as many times as the 3 times that I've tried. It didn't wipe as many. I don't know what was up, but yeah.
That's phenomenal. It's so great.
It's so classic, right?
It really is. It really is.
It had to have happened during the live stream.
Hey, while we're still talking a little bit, guys, I want to go ahead and give away some gems to you all. So we're gonna go ahead and put that giveaway in the chat starting now. Basically, all you have to do is type !faction, and you have a chance to win 200 gems. We're gonna give that away to 5 different winners. So everybody wants to put it in !faction, and then if you do win, you're gonna want to go ahead and send your number, which I'll show you exactly where that is once we get these done, and I'll ask Nub to do that, I guess, since he's already still working on things. You got your stream up, so you know, I figured we could just do that, and then and you look so like, what? Huh? What am I doing?
Like, what do I have to do? No.
Yeah, pressure's on, buddy.
Oh, no.
And then yeah, just DM one of my moderators or myself, and we'll be able to get those to you guys. Wow, that is great. Do you guys have anything you want to add to this, like just about, you know, what we did here today?
Yeah, I think the Ice Golem was the one that is the easiest to kill your team compared to
Clearly.
It's people don't understand that when you're limited to one faction, it's you have to work with what you have. Yeah, it's a good thing I at least had Kira for trying to help a little bit.
I thought Kira was great for that. I was actually really surprised. Did you try using Goffred at all in this?
No.
Okay.
I didn't think the stunts would help. I didn't test him for damage if his A2 does any sort of damage. I didn't want to use like a revive team. That would have been too long.
Yeah, that makes sense.
On average, most of my runs were a minute 30, minute 20. Fastest was a minute 16, as I said. And those were because of refresh procs, which I don't think I had during my runs at all.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
And I think to Nubs' point, we all had teams that were so much safer, but so much slower too. So that becomes the balance of, you know, you play it safe, or do we go in and, you know, you try to win it?
Yeah, that really is the hard part with
finding
this,
the balance,
right? Yeah, because I mean, I've been, one of the things I've been loving about this, being able to watch from the outside, is seeing all the competitors' competitive juices start to flow, and that's, you know, we're always doing content, and usually it's like helpful stuff, but like everybody here is a gamer, and you know, the heart of that is wanting to win, and it's been real interesting watching everybody kind of like push their teams and push their accounts, like, okay, what can I do to, you know, get that little extra edge in this fight here. So it's been very interesting. Nub, you got anything you want to add?
No, it's all good. I'm still worried about Hydra. I was saying to Scratch, I was like, I'm so jealous of you being done with both your events, like not even halfway through the thing. He could just like sit back, relax, and watch the chaos unfold. No stress. We still have, all of us here still have events ahead of us to worry about, so it's not over yet.
Well, I think, was this your last event, or do you still have one more coming up here?
No, I
Oh,
did
yeah.
2. I did the arena.
Just do back to back.
Oh yeah,
Right.
yeah.
So Leila, I know, has Fire Night, so we're gonna be back here on stream.
Tuesday.
I believe it's Tuesday.
Tuesday at 1 p.m. Eastern.
Thank you. See, it's
You're welcome.
yeah, it's so helpful. Yes, Tuesday, 1 p.m. Eastern. That's going to be 6 p.m. in London, and it's going to be 10 a.m. out here in Los Angeles, where I'm at. And we're going to be doing Fire Night. So, you know, unfortunately, Leila's really got to jump right back into the lab and try and get a team going for that one. So that's going to be a bit of a challenge, but it should be pretty exciting. And then that's Tuesday. Then on Thursday, we're going to have our finale with Hydra. And I think that one's going to be really exciting because... well, Hydra's a different beast, right? We're not going to have different heats. We're going to have a one-time shot, RNG in everything. It's going to be really interesting because, yeah,
it is a one-off.
It's a one-off. It's a one-off.
Okay.
I don't think we can.
long, right?
I don't think we can sit
Quite a
through.
long stream.
I don't think we can sit through 3 Hydra runs, right? So
Yeah, I agree. That's yeah.
yeah.
And that's
Cobra,
total
it
damage,
might be
right?
a
Like
long
we're
one.
not obviously we're not going for speed on that. That's total damage, guys. See, chat
Total
asked me if
damage.
it's full auto or not. It's actually up to the person, you guys, because it's full. We're basically going damage. So if they want to go auto or if they don't, it's just depends on what
Yeah.
you're gonna do.
We might have to talk about that. Maybe we'll do auto with like clicking or something like that. But I mean, Hydra's
Yeah.
tough. I don't know. It's hard to do Hydra without doing it manual, right? So it's just going to be a little bit longer run, I think, and
Yeah.
a little bit more intensive. I can see Nub wheels are turning already.
I would like to manual, given the limitations of my faction, please.
Yeah,
That would be
yeah.
nice.
I think that's probably the way we're going to be able to do this, but it should be pretty exciting. I'm really excited about it. Hopefully it's going to be a fun challenge, and like the standings are close as well. You know, we've got I think it's the Scranubus is in the lead right now, CSI in second, and Goat Squad in third. So should be a pretty exciting time. Yeah. So okay, we got some gems to give away here. So we've got 5 winners. I'm gonna be choosing them right now. That boy Wilden, Bododo 1. Let's see who else we got here. We've got the Purple Weasel. We've got Rolson, and we've got Say's Revenge. Okay, so all you 5 winners there, go ahead and DM one of the moderators. They have that, you know, that sword next to their name. Not Streamlabs, obviously, it's a bot. But DM one of the moderators and just make sure to show your number. Nub, do you mind showing us where the number is on your account?
Sure. I think it's. Is it over here? No.
Yep.
Okay.
It's under options. There,
Info. There we go.
So you guys can see that. Just go to your your little avatar in the corner under info. You'll see that player ID, number. You need all of those numbers. Hit copy ID. Just send it in chat, and you can send it to me if you can't find one of the moderators. That's fine. You can make that happen. But that's all you got to do, and you win 200 gems. Good times, guys. Thanks everybody for being here. This was, I think, pretty awesome little event. I was not expecting all the wipes. I know you guys were talking about it. I did not expect it. That was very, very cool.
Yeah, we were serious.
I was 100% serious when I said it.
No jokes there. No jokes. I love it. Okay,
Deadwood
guys.
thought we were just all being modest. We're like, no, there's
No,
the
dude.
I did. Well, very cool. Well, guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to tune in for the next one, and you'll be able to see the updated standings as soon as this goes live on YouTube by checking out my website, deadwoodjedi.com. Thank you again to Leila Fox, to Cold Brew, and to Nub Raids. Guys, I really appreciate you being a part of this. Great job. Really great way to commit to this. I know it didn't go the way everybody expected, but I think it definitely went the way we enjoyed, so thanks again for that. Okay, guys, so next we meet, the Deadwood Jedi.
Bye.
Bye.